Welcome to NirmalaTV. We're streaming love. 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 We're streaming love to all our sisters, to all our brothers on this planet, on this planet. We're streaming love. 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 We're streaming love to all our brothers, to all our sisters on this planet. Jai Shri Mataji. You are watching NirmalaTV. Now, Season 2.
Dear everyone, Jai Shri Mataji.
Jai Shri Mataji. Good evening, everyone.
Welcome to tonight's special show.
It's Season 2, show number 3.
And we're already in Christmas mood. I must say it's a bit early, but it felt so nice to already make these decorations.
And why not? Why not to celebrate more, right? Why
it's
not?
always nice. Yeah, it's true. We get in this beautiful Christmas celebration mood, and we have such a beautiful Christmas show for you, which is full of positivity and great music. We have a special guest, the artistic director of the Vienna Boys Choir, live in our show. So we're very honored for that.
And also we have lots of songs, performances, some premieres, and of course we'll start from meditation. But before meditation, we want you to call more yogis to join to NirmalaTV show. So if you are watching now, please write a message. It's very easy. Just nirmala.tv and send to Sahaja Yogis groups or somewhere. And let's enjoy this evening together with different yogis from all over the world in one NirmalaTV show.
Yes, thank you all for joining who is already here. For us, it's already, we're both from the Northern European countries. For us, it's already this cold, dark season, at least here in the Netherlands. It's dark and rainy weather. For you, Nira, it's already a bit different, right?
Actually, in Lithuania, it's snowing now.
Wow, that is also nice.
And you can feel it.
It's snowing here.
Can you feel it?
Fantastic. So that is super nice. And you're already then having this Christmas weather. Please share with us in the chat if you already have this snowy, dark weather, the snowy Christmas weather, the winter weather, or that you're still in a part where it is still summer or just summer. We are curious to know how it is for you.
Okay, so, and of course, for the opening of the show, it's so nice to use this opportunity to meditate together and to raise our Kundalini, to ask Shri Mataji for blessings. So let's do this. Okay, so let's find a position for meditation. Let's close our eyes. Let's open our hands. And let's focus on this moment only. And Shri Mataji, please, Divine Mother, we welcome you tonight to this NirmalaTV show to enjoy collectivity and to enjoy our creativity together. Shri Mataji, you are the riser of Kundalini and you are protector, the one who gives bandhan. So please make our hands vibrating and giving these vibrations to us. So let's rise Kundalini. and let's give Bandhan to ourselves. And let's keep our attention to Sahasrara only. Let's ask for this blessing to be totally in thoughtless, totally in here and now. Divine Mother, please connect us all to one collective. And Sri Ganesha, please take away all obstacles for this show. Jai Shri Mataji. Let's continue this evening with the absorbing vibrations, and let's see what do we feel. And if Shri Mataji is with us always, and this night, let's enjoy all this evening like one dynamic meditation together. Jai Shri Mataji.
Jai Shri Mataji. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Yeah, and then immediately we start and we immediately jump away from the snow and the darkness because we plunge into the after party of the Sri Bhairava Puja in Ghana. So we have this African, I think he's an African Sahaj superstar. He's called Veve, Vivi. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he sings in an amazing way. He's from Nigeria. So please enjoy.
Yes.
It's making up. Who is in my heart? Yes, you are the son of me. She live my life. Saving a more. You are Shiva. Nambo Namaha. You are Shiva. Nambo Namaha. You are Shiva. You shout. Come on, sing. Join me, shout. Let's sing the praises, man. Join me, shout. She attention, she made my life taking a more. Oh, join me, shout. Let me hear you sing. Join me, it's the meditation. Shout. Let's sing the praises, man. Join me, shout. She attention, yeah, she made my life taking a more. You are the queen of heaven, and your matter, mother of Christ, mother of all the gods. Hey, yes, matter, you are sweet, Lord, I'm a touch and the top of my please pray for hope. You are anti-shakti. Please pray for hope. Srimataji. Please pray for hope. Holy Spirit. Yes, Mama. You are the Holy Ghost. Srimataji. Yes, Mata. Yes, Mata. Yes, Mama. You are the only one. Mama Maya. Please console. Shagandamba. Srimataji. Mama Mo. Mama Mo. Yes, Mata. You are the only one. Oh, Tamiwa, shout. Come on, sing. Oh, Tamiwa, shout. Let's sing. Yeah, shout. She atisha si mataji. She name my love. Devina mo. Nala. Oh, Tamiwa, shout. Come on, sing. Oh, Tamiwa, shout. Let me hear you praise the name. Oh, 25, shout. She a teacher, Mataji. She named my life, Devina Mo. Nama. Devina Mo. Nama. Sakshat. Shri Adishati Mataji. Shri NirmalaTV. Yeah, Om Namah Shivaya.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Vivi, for bringing to us this atmosphere of the puja that you were having in Ghana. Thank you so much.
What an atmosphere, what a mood, yeah? African mood.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful.
So,
Yeah, so now we have, we stay in Ghana, actually. We stay there because we had a flying reporter, Hyacinth Mas. She took the job of being the flying reporter of NirmalaTV, and she interviewed a few yogis after the puja. So we will first see Kobe Emmanuel Avier. He was the main organizer of the puja. And then we see Ludo from Belgium and how he really wants to take the warm African heart back to the cold of Europe. So let's see how these yogis are doing and what they have to tell us.
So feeling after puja, yeah?
Yes.
You know, this is our first time actually organizing such pujas like on the international level, and you know, it really connected us through the entire African countries and also with other collectives internationally. And I feel we feel like doing this more and more, and to bring the entire world together. Actually, when we all together, it's quite loving and peaceful. Actually, where you see another brother from a different mother, but under the same umbrella of one ultimate and divine personality, Her Holiness Srimataji NirmalaTV. You know, it's so loving and soothing, you know, with all the vibrations around. It's more of like you feel like, you know, sinking into the ocean and enjoying the whole aspect of it. You know, it's very loving. And you know, international pujas, I'd say it connects. It makes you feel the great love. Not only that, but you know, when you are united, basically, you know, you sort of become free. You know, you're liberated from all these negativities and all those other stuffs that are bombarding you, because you feel you have a sense of belonging. Yeah, so I would also advise everybody to try signing up for any other international puja or any activity that has to do with Sahaja Yoga. It's really helpful. So yeah, peace.
Hi Ludo.
Hi there.
So it's your last day now in.
Unfortunately,
How has the experience been for you? What have you been up to? What have you learned about yourself, about Ghana, and
it's been an eye opener. Really, it was like I never expected to find so many open-hearted people, so much love, so much joy, so spontaneously. All the things. I wish to bring it to Belgium a bit. You know, let them feel what the heart is here. And give them this experience. Took some music with me. I'm planning to have like a meditation with African music and make them enjoy. Make them. I mean, during puja, yes, we sing, but if they sing, it's different here. It's I was in tears, you know. Just from the singing, I was in tears. Joy. Discussing about or talking about the difference between pride, ego, and dignity. And I find these people are very dignified and therefore also honest. And it was nice to see this. I find myself rather cold compared to the people. To the people. Yeah.
and that's our Ludo. Like he's one of the warmest people on the planet, and now the planet is expanded. It's really yes, bizarre to hear him saying that, but it says a lot about the experience that you've had here.
I'm looking forward to go to Belgium, but just because it's a little cooler there. But then when I'm there, I'll probably long to be back here. It was a nice experience.
Anything you'd like to say to the yogis in Ghana or yogis in Europe?
Lots of love from the Belgians in Ghana. Yes, Mataji.
Jai Shri Mataji. You are watching NirmalaTV.
I think that Ludo is already wanting that he was back in Ghana. He's now back in Belgium.
but you know, for me in this interview, it was not easy to understand that it is Africa, because these pictures, same pictures as I saw in Ganapati Pule somehow. And this beep in the roads, it's so much the same, India and Africa.
Maybe it is. I've never been in Africa.
Yeah, I've never been. Would be nice. And I got this point that when we are in international pujas, all these negative ideas, thoughts, stop being bombarding us. So we really, let's ask Shrimataji for big international pujas. We want back. We want it back with full strength and full collective. So it would be
You
so
know
nice.
what, Mira? Maybe we can already give a bundle for that. That maybe next year we can have that again.
Yes.
That we kind of that the solution with COVID is solved, and then we can really meet in person again, our brothers and sisters, because we need it so much.
In a really international way.
Yes.
Of course, we ask. We don't need to push. You know, if it is planned that we cannot, it's okay. We are humble. But if it is
But
possible,
we also can ask, and we can
Yes.
pray, and we can have the desire, because
Yes.
Shrimatji put us out there to be her instruments.
Yes.
So we have the powers, and maybe we just need to use them even more.
Jai Shri Mataji. And now we have a like performance which is like a pearl in our program, but we don't know who made this pearl, and we seek audience to help us because we found it in Facebook, and we cannot find name, surname, country, collective. It's just amazing performance, and if somebody knows who are these performers, who created it, please write it in comments and we will announce it, and you will see, like we will see all together. Deal? Okay, so what we know about this, it is just it is Jago Kundalini Ma in instrumental way. Let's see.
It was amazing how these people are bubbling with enjoyment that today is my birthday. In the same way, please consider that every day is your birthday, that you have to raise your Kundalini all the time and keep the standard of your Kundalini higher and higher.
जागो कुंडलिनी माँ करो सब पे कृपा जागो कुंडलिनी माँ करो सब पे कृपा सहस्त्रार में आके सहस्त्रार में आके छू ही देंगे वो हम आसमां जागो कुंडलिनी माँ करो सब पे कृपा जागो कुंडलिनी माँ करो सब पे कृपा करो सब पे कृपा करो सब पे कृपा जय श्री माता जी
You are watching NirmalaTV.
Well. We have only that it is from America. That's all.
Really? Wow.
Yes.
That's amazing.
But who can tell names or from which city or place? Come on.
It looks like, by the way, they are in India, but of course, maybe we now found out that more places in the world looks like India, so maybe they're not.
Tonight, everything looks for us like India, yeah.
Oh, that is interesting. Except where you are in the snow and some other places.
Yes.
Yeah. So where it's also snowing, just to make a little bridge, is in Vienna.
Okay.
And now we're going to first see a beautiful clip of the Vienna Boys Choir. And it is really amazing because the institute of this choir exists already more than 500 years. So we're very curious to hear more about that later on with their artistic director will be with us after this clip. This clip is a very traditional song. It's the Silent Night, Holy Night, but in German, Stille Nacht, Heilige Nacht. And you know what I discovered? I mean, probably everybody knows, but for me it was the first time, that actually this song was written in German. So Silent Night is a translation. So now we're going to listen to the original version, Stille Nacht, Heilige Nacht. The Vienna Boys Choir.
Fröhliche Weihnachten.
Merry Christmas.
Hyvää joulu.
Glädelig jul.
Feliz Navidad.
Merry Christmas. Joyeux Noël.
Older Jai Shri Mataji.
You are watching NirmalaTV.
Wow.
Wow. Really very amazing. And mood
Yes.
and voice and Christmas really starting after this song, really.
Actually, yes, huh? Now it really starts.
Yes.
That's true. They really bring in the mood. So we are, of course, super happy and very honored to have with us now the artistic director and president of this choir, of the boys' choir, and his name is Gerald Weert. Gerald, you must be there already, I heard. Yes, there you are.
Yes.
Hi.
Jai Shri Mataji.
Welcome.
Mataji.
Welcome
Thank you.
to Nirmala TV show.
I'm
Wonderful
honored to be
that
with
you are there. So I just mentioned the Vienna Boys Choir exists already for quite some time. I found out it exists since 1498, performing all over the world with major orchestras. When did you come in, Gerald?
I will leave you, enjoy interview, and I will come back later. So
Thank you.
Thank you.
So when did you come in, Gerald?
Well, I was actually, when I was a boy, I had a chance to be a member of the choir already.
Oh, wow.
Thanks to a big portion to my teacher at the school, elementary school. And it gave me, because I come from the countryside, so it gave me a great chance to learn about different cultures, travel around the world, and get an open-minded.
I can imagine that brings it with us if you travel around like that. So what is so amazing that this choir is really the top level of boys choirs, you can say. How come that the case?
Well, I mean, we are old. This is one thing, maybe. So we have a long tradition. And we are lucky in Austria, of course, that we had a lot of very famous composers who had a very close relationship to the boys' choir. Mozart.
Did they also write for the choir?
Yes, all of them, basically. Haydn, Mozart, Schubert was a member of the choir himself.
When he was little, when he was a little boy.
Yes, and he already started to compose when he was still singing in the choir.
Can you believe? So can you name the composition or one of the compositions that Franz Schubert made for the choir?
Well, Schubert, when he wrote a lot of compositions for male choir, because this was very popular at the time here in Vienna and around Vienna. So we still sing many of those compositions, like there's a song called Widerspruch, there is a song called also the Nightingale, and many others that we enjoy singing, the boys enjoy, and also our audience enjoy.
Yeah, I can imagine. Wonderful. So you might think, and the audience might think, oh my goodness, these poor boys, they are traveling, of course, before Corona, they were traveling non-stop. Is that so?
Well, they have to go to school as well, like any normal child. So we have a system where we divide the school into 3 parts, and the boys go to school 2 parts, and they travel for 1/3 of the school year. And because we have 4 different touring groups, we can basically tour around the year.
Okay, so you have like more than 100 boys in the choir, right? It's not like only one.
Exactly. We
choir
have
of
4
20.
touring groups. We also have an elementary school, which is open for girls and boys. We have also a high school program now, also concentrating on the vocal arts, and also open for girls and boys. And yeah.
Okay, that's nice. Yeah, because performing is only boys, no? Or not?
The Vienna Boys Choir, as such, the concert choir is of course only boys. Otherwise, we wouldn't
It's
exist.
not a boys choir. Yeah,
Yes,
that's true.
But as an organization, we have the girls in the elementary school, and also they have the same musical experience and musical education and high school program. We also have a girls choir that we train and they rehearse in our organization.
Wonderful. Talking about education, Gerhard, I mean, you have also a music academy for vocal music, where you have your own weird method. Huh? Your last name, Gerald Weert, I probably pronounced it wrong, but your weird method. How would you describe your method?
Well, my method is mostly for teaching general music education using the voice as the instrument, and it's great because everybody has the voice, and everybody can sing. And I have the honor of supporting many projects around the world where children and families have a difficult background. For example, project in Jordan, also refugee projects in Greece and many other places of the world. And it's very important, I think, that when we work with those young people, that we have to train the teachers much better even than in normal schools in a good situation.
Right.
And so the method is, of course, geared up to get to have a fun experience for the children, but still get a good quality of education. So to make sure that they feel good in what they are doing. So a lot has to do with how to attract the attention of the children and keep the attention, involvement of the whole body, of everything, even music theory. We do not only teach by writing and reading, but by feeling it with our entire body. And of course, always singing it.
Yeah, of course, singing it. What do you think what is the impact of music on children and young adults? How important is this for them?
Well, we know there's a lot of research going on and has been going on for some years, neuroscientific research, and it all tells us that children who are involved in music have a much, in most cases, a much better way for their personal development. In terms of, we know about the soft skills, we know, I mean, we in Sahaja Yoga especially, we talk about the balance, and music gives them the balance. And especially singing in a group, they have to listen to the others, they have to, be able to deal with everything that goes on around them. And this is, singing is the best way that the children feel good when they do it well. It gives them self-esteem, and it also teaches many children, in especially refugee children who have never gone to school in their life, how it is to learn something, and that it can actually be a positive thing to be actively engaged in learning.
Beautiful, beautiful. That's so nice that you're doing this, Gerald. Very important work, especially for these kids. Now, when you became the director, you were already a Sahaja Yogi, right?
Yes, I was actually a conductor of one of the touring choirs in the 80s. And at that time, I got involved in Sahaja Yoga through a friend who is a singer, actually, also.
Oh, wow. That is really nice. That's really nice. So the reason why I'm asking this is that I can imagine that maybe you also work a little bit with the Sahaja Yoga techniques, meditation with the boys. Are you doing that?
Well, in partly, of course, I cannot do Sahaja Yoga meditation as such, because the families come from all kinds of different backgrounds. But of course, I do it, and I do it also in some ways. When children feel not good, I support them. And of course, we do also music. We do bhajans, for example, songs like Namo Namo Maria, but also the song we just heard before, Jago Kundalini Ma. We sang that with the choir, and many other songs, which the boys really enjoy. And I think they enjoy it for many different reasons. Music is the one part, but I think some way they feel also the message, not knowing why.
I can imagine that works like this. So we found also a little clip of Binati Suniye that you are actually doing with the boys. So when was this concert?
Well, Binati Suniye, we did originally in Canada. I lived in Canada for some years, and we did a project called The Seeker, where we put down, according to different levels of seeking, and the final moment, the final piece, the climax was the Binati Suniye, and we performed that with big choir and orchestra.
Wonderful, wonderful. So we are going to see that one also now. So I really want to thank you a lot for this interview. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for all the beautiful work that you're doing with these boys. I think Vienna is very blessed to have such a tradition and such a culture in music. Before we go into Binati Suniye, I have to say, I have to give a message, because after the Binati Suniye, we're going to the Sahaj quiz. So that means that everybody, also you, Gerald, you should be joining with your iPhone and join the Kahoot quiz. But first, we go to see and listen to the Binati Sunier that you, Gerald, were conducting with the Vienna Boys Choir.
Thank you very much.
Jezus, Mansti.
watching NirmalaTV.
What a nice project. And now we know that it was like the seeking, and it was the final moment. Very nice idea. Hey, I cannot hear you. Ada, I cannot hear you. Maybe because we should...
Maybe you hear me now. Somehow I was not yet unmuted. Yeah,
Maybe...
so this is amazing, huh? How the Western and traditional combines with the Eastern traditional music, and how they do that with this boys choir. So it made a very beautiful project indeed.
And
what are we going to do now, Nira?
We will say thank you for everyone who is watching Nirmala TV and commenting, because in that way we can feel that you are here and we are not alone just talking with the computers. We are really having this connection. So thank you very much.
That's
really
indeed very nice. It's very nice. Thank you for that.
Yeah. And that's it. Now we are going to the most fun moment in this evening, this quiz.
Exactly. The quiz with Gabriel, and I'm sure we are going to the Monnikendam ashram near Amsterdam, where they all are.
And we can say that this is like a Sahaj exam.
Is it? Ooh,
it is.
It's a Christmas quiz.
We are now at the final exams for this year, and we will be conducting a very rigid measurements across the board to see how you have been learning and imbibing this Hajj knowledge across the year.
So we are giving the space for Mr. Professor Gabriel.
Please,
Thank you very
please. The floor is yours.
We are disappearing.
Like magic.
Hopefully.
So, good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, everybody who is joining us for the We Meditate. I'm sorry, I do this stream too often. To the Kahoot quiz of NirmalaTV. My name is Gabriel, and we'll have a fantastic quiz for you tonight. So, do join. The pin is right over here. So, take out your application, punch in the pin, and we will be starting in just a moment's notice. So, either phone or web browser, all is fine. Join online and we'll have a great time for you. We have about 12, 14 questions for you tonight, and these will test your knowledge on various different particular and niche aspects of Sahaj knowledge. I hope you've had a wonderful evening tonight. The previous performance from Vienna's voice choir was absolutely fantastic. Thrilling, deep, and really bringing you to a place of centeredness. Hopefully this performance, hopefully this quiz will also take that entertainment up one notch. And if you're looking for the pin, you can find it right there across the screen. And I'll read it out loud to you. It is 5862-517. So hopefully we'll reach about 40 to 50 people tonight, and then we'll get going. So do join. This will be a fantastic time at the end. After a quiz, we'll see what we have, whether it be music, whether it be a short meditation, or whether it be something else. In any case, we got 40 people, so we can make a start and see what question we'll have tonight. So, ladies and gentlemen, speed is of the essence in Kahoot. So, let's put our brains online in a state of thoughtless awareness. Let's go. First question. The state of thoughtless awareness is called as Nirvichara, Niranand, Nirvana, or Nirvikalpa. Let's go. Who is in that connected state to answer this question as fast as possible? Let's see. Of course, each answer here refers to a specific state of awareness beyond the Sahasrara. And the answer is, of course, Nirvichara. Nirvikalpa is doubtless awareness. So those who you chose that, it is very much related, but not quite the same thing. However, majority knew it was Nirvichara, which is excellent. So we'll go on to the next question, and we'll check the leaderboard as we go. Sanderos, which I believe is probably my flatmate here in the ashram, is leading the board with Adrian, MB7PV, and Everone on the top 5 list. Let's see how that changes upcoming. What is happening on the 13th of December? Is it the National Holiday Day, Island Santa Lucia? Is it the Day of Santa Lucia? Or is it when people wear candles on their head or seeds are being planted? So this is a bit more of a specific fault question for Europeans who might have a more stronger advantage in this regard. So this one is a bit more of a shoot in the dark. So let's see what we get. We have nearly 14 ushers in. And here we go. So the 13th of December is celebrated in Europe, North America, as the Day of Santa Lucia. That's right. Although in this case, it is all correct. So it was a bit of a trick question for you tonight. See the leaderboards? Adrian, George Shepard, Wendy, SP, and Sun. So there'll be a lot of changing happening in these first few questions. So we'll see who will be the front runners in the questions to come. So we'll head on to the third question. Here we have, which person is not supposed to be part of the Bible? Is it Luke? Is it Paul? Is it Judas? Or is it Matthew? One of these people is the odd one out, the black sheep, so to say, or the one who would be rather forgotten or erased from the pages of the Bible as we know it now. So this person, not to give too many hints, also considers himself an apostle when perhaps is not actually the truth. That is right, ladies and gentlemen, that is Paul. So Paul, who kind of inserted himself into the Bible as a retrospect or as an afterthought, just put himself in there, created his own fan fiction, so to say, and people more or less bought into it. Now, Luke is the youngest disciple of Jesus, so he is very much part of the Bible, and he has a great gospel written in, which I'm sure many of you have read. Judas, of course, is the one who betrayed Jesus. He's very much the antagonist of the story, and Matthew is Matthew. We'll head on to the leaderboard and see where we are at. We got George Shepard running up at number 1, keeping his top spot with Windy. Senderos making a comeback on the list. Sun and KML, I may be sure that is the airplane of the Dutch country. Who knows? We'll see. In any case, let's go to question 4. Jesus Christ is referring to his father as, in Sahaj's terminology, Sri Adiguru Dattatreya, Sri Vishnu and Sri Krishna, Sri Mahavishnu, or Sri Shiva. Which one is it? Remember, speed is of the essence, so if you answer correct and you answer the fastest, there is a higher point for your taking. And the picture might also provide a small hint in that direction, so that is enough for my behalf. So let's see what we have. So indeed, many of you, or the majority of you, answered correctly. Sri Vishnu and Sri Krishna, the incarnation, seventh incarnation of Vishnu, is of course referred to as the Father by Jesus Christ. Sri Shiva, of course, is the Father above in the form of Sri Sadashiva, so it's a slight nuance in that regard. And Sri Adiguru Dattatreya is of course a master of the void who is not that much related to the ascended Lord Sri Ganesha in the form of Sri Jesus Christ. But we'll see the leaderboard for now and see what we're at. Oh wow, KML running up first spot, Senderos taking second, George Shepard falling down a few notches till third, Windy and Sophia, a new acquaintance from the top 5 leaderboard. Let's head to question 5 and see how we're going. The Bija mantra for the Agnya chakra is Hum Ram Rum Dum Lum Dum, or is it Hum Ksham? So those of you who know, Bija mantras are specific sounds made by the Kundalini as it moves through the subtle system. Each specific petal of a chakra has a corresponding sound that is both a consonant and a vowel put together. And of course, since we have 2 petals in the Agnya chakra, there are 2 sounds that, when recited aloud or invoked, help the Agnya chakra bring it to a more balanced, equal, and peaceful state. So hopefully you've used it, and that's right. Hum Ksham is, of course, the Bija mantra for the Agnya chakra. Now, of course, this is a fascinating case we have at the Agnya, because Hum, which works on the ego, is, of course, pardon me, superego is I am. And Ksham relates in Sanskrit to forgiveness. Hum Ram is not quite, although it might sound like a Bija mantra, but it's a bit of a mix-up between 2. But we'll see how the leaderboard is and see who was the fastest in this case. KML taking number 1 spot, Windy rising, George Shepard keeping his 3rd, Senderos falling a peg down, and Sophia still at number 5. Excellent. Let's see how we head up to the next question. The final resting place of Sri Jesus is in Dharamsala, Srinagar, Jerusalem, or Kolhapur. Of course, if we take into the Western tradition, there might be a different answer to this, but from a Sahaj point of view, as we have been imbibing knowledge across the years, we have a specific place that is known as Sri Jesus' resting spot that can be visited even up to this day. It's on my bucket list, definitely. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It is in Srinagar. So Jerusalem is, of course, the Western account of where the remains of Jesus are. However, if taken from a rather Eastern account, and what Sri Mataji has said, Sri Jesus traveled after, of course, his ascension, and he traveled back towards India, where he resided in the north of India, now in the slightly hot and contested area of Kashmir, in the Srinagar Valley. There is a tomb dedicated to him that can also be Googled and found. Fascinatingly, also, Srinagar is a place of ethnic and religious tensions, much like Jerusalem is, where we have, of course, Christians and Muslims batting heads as there. So, different contexts, different place, but themes are similar. We'll head to the next question. So here we have KML number 1, Sun, Deb, Nira, and Anandas 32, all new on the leaderboard. So let's see how we head into the next question. Jesus was born in Kathmandu, Jerusalem, Bethlehem, or Bethlehem. So, of course, a few of these places are known to us and some are more esoteric. But let's see which ones are right, and we'll see. The answer is as follows. I believe that is most of the answers in, and we'll see what we have. And that's right, it is Bethlehem. As the story goes, he was born in a mound of hay with, of course, his mother, father, and afterwards the 3 magi present, who are his Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva. Of course, this is all good information to know running up to Christmas, albeit Christmas not being the actual date of his birth, but more on that later. So let's see the leaderboards. We have KML, Deb, Ita, Nira, George Shepard making a comeback on the list, as well as Sanderos. Let's see how we fare then with the next question at hand. So question 8, Jesus has been mentioned in Indian scriptures as Sri Mahabhairava, Sri Mahaganesh, Sri Mahavir, or Sri Mahavishnu. Of course, the specific section at hand relates to the creation, and this creation story is related in various scriptures, but can be, for example, found in the Devi Bhagavata Purana. PDF can be found online at Chris Marlowe's website, simple.com. And we'll see what the answer is. So, ladies and gentlemen, the correct answer for his mention in the scriptures is as Sri Mahavishnu. Of course, Sri Mahaganesha can be related very much to this, as he is the present deity of the Bhakagnya chakra. However, in text, it is Sri Mahavishnu who is referred to as Jesus, as the one who was born from a golden egg, Hiranyagarbha, and the one who takes on the spot after his father, Sri Krishna. So the ascended form, Sri Mahavishnu. Let's go on to the next question, or rather see the leaderboard first, which stayed fully intact for this round. So we'll go on to question number 9. The original language of Jesus was English, Hebrew, Aramaic, or was it Sanskrit? So the original language here being the language that he talked in the vernacular or colloquial manner in the area he was most living. So we have most of the questions in, and we'll see what the answer is. And that's right, the right answer is Aramaic. Of course, Hebrew is a later form of this more ancient language, and Aramaic is then that which can be found earlier, and it can be also related to Sanskrit, as most modern day languages are. So let's see the leaderboard as it is. So we have KML, Deb, Ita, Nira, Sanderos climbing a bit higher, and Patat at number 5. So let's go into the next question. So, number 10. Santa Claus originated from St. Nicholas of Myra, the North Pole, a British movie from 1898, or the Coca-Cola advertisements that are so often seen on television or the internet at this time of year. So you can answer away and see if you found that correct connection for this evening. A last moment to think. And that's right. The historical character of Santa Claus can be traced to St. Nicholas of Myra, also known as an area in present-day Turkey. Here, this saint from the Christian tradition was known to give gifts during this time of the year to the needy and the poor. Of course, his history and his mythology has been much embellished afterwards and has been taken into various different countries' contexts, such as in the Netherlands. We have, of course, the Sinterklaas, which is a slightly dubious take on the St. Nicholas of Myra. Of course, we also know Santa Claus from the ever-present Coca-Cola ads on TV as well. But this is the most old connotation for Santa Claus that we have to this date. Let's go to the next question. So we have Deb Ita leading the list with Nira KML, Anandas 32, and a new person, Manini, here at top 5 spots. So we'll head on till the next question and see what we have. Last 2 questions left. Jesus Christ is the Alpha and the Omega, the Beta and the Rho, the Lambda and the Gamma, or the Delta and the Omicron. So I hope you have studied your Latin in this case, and you know especially some of the more Catholic masses that are out there. Oh, well, this was particularly straightforward for everyone. That's right, it is the Alpha and the Omega, but Delta and the Omicron does sound pretty cool as well. But in addition, yes, the Alpha and the Omega is, of course, the first and the last letter of perhaps the Greek alphabet, not the Latin alphabet. But in any case, it is an important association for the one who is both first and last. So if you've read your Ganesha Atharva Shirsha, the same idea of the one who is ever present, who was in the beginning and who is at the end, is reiterated in the Greek form of the Alpha and the Omega. Let's go to the last question of today. But first, leaderboards have not changed at all. So let's see if Deb, Ita, Nira, KML can keep their spots for the last question at hand. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The location of the Agnya chakra is in the thorax gland, in the limbic area of the brain, behind the hippocampus, or at the crossing of the optic thalamus. So this one, hopefully you studied your scientific aspects in the chakras, how they're represented on the physical level of the body. So we have most of the answers in, and that's right, it is at the crossing of the optic thalamus, also known as the optic chiasma, where, of course, our eyes very much connected to the Agnya chakra crossover, and the information or the stimuli possessed in our eyes is taken over here and created into an image in our brain. And it is here especially that Sri Jesus stays as a deity and the Lord of this area. So let's see who has won this Nirmala TV's Kahoot quiz. So at 3rd spot, ladies and gentlemen, we have KML. At 2nd spot, we have Mira. And 1st spot goes to Deb.Ita. It would be lovely to know who you are behind these fantastic names in the chat. If you can post both your name and your country of residence, we would be lovely to shower you with all the congratulations and kudos for being the masters of the knowledge related to the Agnya Chakra. So thank you for joining us this evening, whether it be your morning, your afternoon, or your night. It was fantastic to be with you, fantastic to host this quiz, and I'll give it back to the one and only hosts at hand. Okay, was it from Tenerife? Fantastic. Welcome back.
Wow, well done, Gabriel. Wonderful quiz and wonderful questions. So
And
whoa.
Yeah,
kudos
and
for
your
you.
comments can be used like a lesson for the beginners. If somebody
Absolutely.
wants to do course for Agya, see this recording.
Yeah, absolutely. Wonderful questions. And Gabriel, well done once more. So great. And see you next time.
See you next time. Have a fantastic evening and a great show.
Thank you so much.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye. Great. Wonderful.
And let's continue our evening with...
I hope, by the way, that people will tell who won the show, who were there. That would be great to find out.
And
you are.
Yes. It is. Tenerife, Gabriel. Come to Tenerife, Gabriel. It was like...
Yeah.
Some
Great.
offers.
No, we keep him because Gabriel is now in my country and we want to keep him because he's great.
And Mira, who took second place, is from Berlin.
From Berlin. Wonderful. So congratulations also to you. This was great because it was not easy. It was a very difficult quiz, actually.
And it came answer who is the winner.
Andrea De Bellis from Roma. Wow.
Bravo.
Brava, Andrea. Congratulations. Auguri for you. Yes. Fantastic. So now we indeed continue the show. And it's very nice, actually, that we have this item after the quiz, because now we have the world premiere of the Lord's Prayer in Syrian Aramaic. And we just learned that was the language of Christ. So how beautiful is that?
So it must be that these words were originally like fixed as what Jesus said.
Yeah, it was what Jesus said. And this is how it sounds like in this language. So how beautiful is that?
And it is world premiere, isn't it?
It is world premiere. Nobody has ever heard it before. It is made... It was created for the online program Meditation from the Heart, and that is done by a few yogis, and one of them is Itai Rave, and he is also the mastering and the editor from this piece, musical arrangements from Andreas van Engelen, and it is sung by Anna Pavlovskaya. So that promises quite a lot. Let's
listen through our sasraras.
Yeah.
And absorb vibrations.
It's very beautiful.
Jai Shri Mataji.
You are watching
NirmalaTV.
Thank you so much, Italy from Norway, for sending in this amazing, beautiful item. I also just got the message that the clarinet was Stefan Simon.
Okay. And of course, we want to remind that everyone can be a part of Nirmala TV show. Everyone, like you, can be a part of Nirmala TV show, and you can create something and send us, but also you can send us news. For example, we really seek what is happening in Sahaj world, and of course we seek some openings, some performances. We seek everything you can. For example, today's report about Ghana and Africa, it was so nice that we can get it from there. And please don't be shy, and if you know somebody who has some video or performance, please encourage everyone to share, because next show is in January.
Yes, exactly. The 7th of January, I believe. So that's already really fast after New Year. But
and it's so easy to contact us, because nirmala.tv, so easy to remember, and you press and you will see everything. It's so easy, one button and you are already in the show. So please, we are waiting for you, because this show without performances, without news, without this collective fun is not possible.
No, the show is from all of us. So, and that is the strength and the beauty at the same time. Wonderful. So thank you for reminding us, Nira. Let's go to the next item.
So what is now? Now we will have a teaser, or like a taste,
like a short part.
Yes, from the amazing performance you will see online later. You will find it for sure. But it is so nice also to introduce artists, professional artists, who are making something together. And it is a little bit contemporary, a little bit traditional, and music and editing and camera, everything is so nicely in tune. And we cannot show very long performances, but we can show some part. And if you will like it, you will find it. So what is that?
It is one of the latest dance projects of Kinga Malek, and it's called Renew. And indeed, it is a collaboration with other artists, choreographers, filmmakers. We will show a shorter part, and the longer part you can also find on our website and on Facebook. So let's go and enjoy Kinga's dance.
Not only Kinga's.
No, that's true.
Jai Shri Mataji.
You are watching
NirmalaTV.
Thank you,
So-
Tina, for this beautiful new dance.
Just a reminder, it's not full version. Full version is possible to find in internet, so you can find it.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. So
How are you?
continue
How are you?
with
Ada, how are you? Are you tired? Are you
tired. We're just
No?
starting, no? What is nice is that we have indeed a little bit of an old-fashioned style of Nirmala TV, meaning it's a bit longer than we had in the summer. So we still have a few nice items for you. And one of them is...
And one of them is now Christmas song from Raya.
Wonderful. Christmas song,
Yes.
O Come, O Ye
And
Faithful.
of course, nobody needs to be explained what is Raya means. So Raya is Raya, and Raya is actually like, I don't know, like opening of the show was with Raya's voice and performances. So this group is amazing, and let's enjoy Vibrations. And it's actually not a premiere, but it's so nice to take out again from archives some song which is so matching to our mood.
I don't think we've ever shown this one before. So it's for us,
Really?
it's totally new.
Yes, it's Nirmala TV show premiere.
Wonderful.
Yes,
Let's go to Raya.
yes, let's enjoy.
Oh, come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Oh, come ye to Bethlehem. Come and behold him, born the King of angels. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord. Oh, come, all ye faithful. Oh, feel the vibrations. Oh, come, all ye faithful. Oh, feel the vibrations. Oh, come, all ye faithful. Oh, feel the vibrations. Oh, come, all ye faithful. Oh, feel the vibrations. So sing, choirs of angels, sing in exaltation. Sing, all ye citizens of heaven above. Glory to God in the highest. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him, Christ the Lord. Oh, come, all ye faithful. Oh, feel the vibrations. Oh, come, all ye faithful. Oh, feel the vibrations. Oh, come, all ye faithful. Oh, feel the vibrations. Oh, come, all ye faithful. Oh, feel the vibrations. Come, all ye faithful. Can you feel it? Oh, feel the vibrations. Oh, come, all ye faithful. Oh, feel the vibrations. Oh, come, all ye faithful. Oh, feel the vibrations. Oh, come, all ye faithful. Oh, feel the vibrations. Oh, come, all ye faithful. Oh, feel the vibrations. Oh, come, all ye faithful. Oh, feel the vibrations. Oh, come, all ye faithful. Oh, feel the vibrations. Oh, come, all ye faithful. Oh, feel the vibrations.
Jai Shri Mataji. You are watching.
Wow, super cool. Woo!
And they ask, can you feel it? Of course we can. We feel it.
Wow.
And
It's fantastic.
And we
It's
wish
fantastic.
more, Raya, more and more. We need premiere every show.
You know, I mean, did you also notice how beautiful their voices fit together in this beautiful a cappella way they sung this song? It was.
I really feel these goosebumps
Thank
going.
you so much,
yeah.
Rosie. I know you're watching. We see your commands in the chat. So wonderful. Thank you, Rosie, and of course, Rachel.
Yes, really, thank you. And let's continue now. And this evening is really getting this nice mood. And we have now news, Sahaj news, which are actually not very big news because we are waiting news from you, but something we can say and share tonight. So first of all, we want to say and to remind that every time when you see Nirmala TV show, it means that it is Friday, and it means that next day on Sunday, we have a workshop, vibrational workshop from Czech. So you can find the link. You just need to click if you will go to Nirmala TV website, and there is a button news, and you will press the news button and you will see the link, and you join and you take part. And if you cannot meet collective, you can meet it online and really work on each other vibrationally. So don't miss the chance. Tomorrow is the Saturday show with vibrational awareness. So what's next?
So nice. Huh? Yeah, so nice that we get into this tradition. Next, we want to give again a bandan for, let's say for the world, for everything that is wrong in the world, for situations, Ukraine, Russia, for people who are sick. There are still so many yogis who are sick from COVID, from other things, diseases. So let's give a bandan for the good, all the good in the world to come out.
Okay. Jai Shri Mataji. And now announcement about Christmas fun we can have in our collectives, right? What kind of art academy? What art academy? Nirmal Art Academy offers for Christmas?
Yes. Well, Nirmal Art Academy is offering for Christmas special Christmas workshops that you can give as a present to a brother, to a sister, just a stand-alone workshop of 2 hours that many of the teachers, of the artists are offering in the first week of January. So you can already get it now. It's already on the website of Nirmal Arts Academy. And I have actually a surprise for you, Nira.
What?
Because I want to give you a present.
Mm-hmm.
I want to give you a storytelling class. Because as you might know, I'm also hosting the storytelling classes at Nirmal Art Academy. And I'm also doing one of these Christmas workshops in the first week of January. So I want to give you a Christmas workshop.
Thank you. I'm opening my hands. I take it. I take it now. Thank you.
Fantastic. That would be nice if you could
But it's
join.
very good idea, because actually we know in our collective yogis around, and maybe there are some yogis who maybe will be shy to go themselves to some classes and to practice art.
Yeah.
But they wish maybe, or maybe they are talented, but maybe they don't have possibility, So it's very good idea to encourage someone. So please look around and gift this amazing vibrational gift. Yep.
Yeah, nice. I'm glad you like
Yeah,
it. I also think it's nice indeed, maybe to give it away, and yeah, something you would never done for
okay.
yourself. Okay, so we have very positive news only,
Yes.
and that's it for now.
And now we're going to the next
Um,
performance, Little Lamb.
Yeah, and you know what? Because of course, in this Christmas time, you hear a lot of Christmas songs, classics that you have heard already sometime. Now, actually, in Sahaj, we have our own, you can say, Christmas classical from our own Bing Crosby, which is, of course, Victor Vertooy. Victor with Little Lamb and Guruji on violin.
And Little Lamb, actually, text is written by Incarnation.
William Blake.
Yes, Incarnation.
William Blake, exactly.
So let's absorb vibrations of this.
Yes.
Little lamb who made thee, dost thou know who made thee, gave thee life and bid thee feed by the stream and o'er the mead, gave thee clothing of delight, softest clothing woolly bright, gave thee such a tender voice, making all the vales rejoice. Little lamb who made thee, dost thou know who made thee? Little lamb, I'll tell thee, little lamb, I'll tell thee, he is called by thy name, for he calls himself a lamb. He is meek and he is mild, he became a little child, I a child and thou a lamb. We are called by his name. Little lamb, God bless thee. Little lamb, God bless thee. Little lamb, God bless thee. Little lamb, God bless thee.
Bravo. That was again so beautiful. I think we world premiered it last Christmas and make sure that we will have it again next Christmas because this is our Sahar's Christmas left.
So our evening is closing now, and we are so
Oh,
happy that
no.
we had such a different performances, and we seek Shri Mataji's blessings for all the artists and everyone who takes part in this show. And that's it. Well, we are finishing.
Well, you know
We
what? Well, you know what, Nira? What if we ask the people if they want to have one more song? Do you think that is a good idea? Maybe we can
yeah,
actually do
maybe
it.
we can.
So if you want to have one more song, write it in the chat.
Yeah, but if you want, only if you want.
Only if you want. Otherwise, we just
So-
go
so-
home. I mean, we're already home, but
So what about one more song, or just let's finish? What do you think? What do you think?
okay, we need your answers.
Okay. So where are comments? Comments are coming a little bit later than we are actually sending a question.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that is true.
Of course.
Ah.
What? Of course, what?
Of course, yes, or of course,
what?
no.
Yes, one more. Okay, actually, the most active commenter was Herbert tonight, and congratulations.
Yeah, we can give Herbert the prize for most active commenter.
Yes.
Thanks, that's wonderful. Oh yeah, now okay, we
Okay,
got now at
okay.
least 5 up till 6 comments.
So if you
Yes.
clap so much, of course we need to show one more performance. Yes.
You know how it goes. It's almost like a live show. Huh?
Okay, so next performance is, and the last one, and the final performance is just to feel that mood when all artists are sitting, chilling together, and really like getting this mood. And let's do like after party mood, yeah, like improvising together or something. So it could be
Yes,
many
wonderful.
people like Raya, Victor Vertuni, Seven Eyes, and Anton, and everybody in one room. It's no edition, no Zoom, no sending, recording. It's live.
Woo, wonderful.
Let's a little bit lie that it's happening now.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's see that. You know, imagine we're all there with
Yes.
them in the room. It's like a backstage situation.
Exactly.
We're all together and we're sending love.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm sending love. 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 I'm sending love to every beating heart. To every beating heart on this planet. On this planet. I'm sending I'm sending joy. I'm sending joy. I'm sending joy. sending joy. I'm sending bliss. I'm sending bliss to every beating heart. To every beating heart on this planet. On this planet. Om Shanti. Come on. Om Shanti. 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 Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti. Om 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 Shanti. Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti. We're sending
Jai Shri Mataji.
You are watching
NirmalaTV.
We want more. We want more.
Shanti, Shanti. Oh my gosh, we can go on all night. Why do we have to stop?
And in the mirror, we could see a cameraman walking with the mobile.
Who was
and
it? Could you see who
I
it
couldn't
was?
understand who, but it was amazing that he did this video. It is like archive,
It is
right?
so nice. Yeah, it is so nice. I mean, this really felt like a beautiful ending of this Christmas show because, this is how it feels like everybody together, all the Sahaj artists together, having fun, sharing joy.
And
Wonderful.
feeling vibrations. Yeah.
Yes, most
So
important. Feeling
thanks to
vibrations.
all who joins and watches this or recorded or live show, and thanks to everybody who takes part in organizing the show, and people who we cannot see in the show but they are here, they are pressing the buttons and they want to be in
Very
secret
important job.
position tonight, but still they are. And thanks to really big pranam to Shrimataji for this possibility to be part of NirmalaTV.
Jai Shumataji, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, all the artists. Jai Shumataji, everyone. Have a beautiful Christmas. Om
Yes,
Shanti.
and thank you, Ada, for an amazing mood from going from the Amsterdam.
Yes, Amsterdam Vilnius, somehow it really works again.
Yes.
So thank you for that and hope to see you after Christmas, after New Year. We're there again in the new year with new Nirmala TV items. Hope to see you there. Jai
Jai
Shumataji.
Shrimataji, have a nice night.